Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. So let's see what I'm up to today. You know what I'm up to today, don't you? This is part 2 to my last video where we made the pretty little piece of cake. And I guess you're probably wondering what more could I do to this to make it even cuter. I have the pieces over here to the side that we made for the top. And we may put some icing on our pretzels and stuff to make them cuter and match even better. But what we're going to do first is we're going to create in this mold right here. And what this is it's an addition to another mold that I have. It's a plate, and it sets on top of this. So I thought, you know, well, why couldn't we make this like a cake stand for our piece of cake? I thought that would be so cute. It may not be everybody's cup of tea, but it sure is mine. And I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when we're done. So if that's something you're interested in watching me create, then kick back, relax, and enjoy it. I thought we would do the little stand in clear like we did the inside of the jar, and put the holographic hearts and rings in it with the pink holographic glitter. I thought that would be cute. So let me get some resin, and we're going to have to do this in 2 pours because I really don't want to push the resin at this in one of my videos like this, because I don't want to mess it up. And 2, I don't want to use my deep pour resin because it's a 2-day cure, and I don't want to wait that long. So we're going to do it in 2 different pours. So let me get some resin and I'll be right back. Okay, I have some resin mixed up. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And I've decided that we're going to do a white stand with these pretty Mylar flakes in it that we put in some of our other white pieces. Because if you'll look, if we're going to use some white pieces to go on the top, then I think that would be pretty to have a white stand to bring some of the white out in it. So that's what we're going to do. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't look good and we have to remake another stand, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my Cast and Craft white pigment. Well, we can use the we can use one of the Let's Resin pigment paste, because that's what we use to make the pieces, so the little candy pieces. So we'll go ahead and keep it with the same color. I'm going to go ahead and sorry, my pliers fell on the side. My goodness, I keep getting... What I did with these was I took my pliers, and all I did was popped that little thing off right there instead of cutting that and pouring it, because we dipped the toothpick in there anyway. So I just take that little cap off right there, get me a little paper towel and set it on it. I'm going to go in here and get me some of it off. I'm going to twirl it around in the cup. And I'm using Let's Resin epoxy for this. I went and I liked that resin so much that I ordered their 2 gallons, and it was cheaper than J. Diction. I couldn't believe that, but it sure was. I think J Diction was $115 for the 2-gallon, and Let's Resin was $110 for the 2-gallon. 108, somewhere around there. I just rounded off to 110. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. I'm gonna get a new toothpick, because we don't want to dip the old one back in there. And I'm gonna get a little bit more and twirl it around in there. Try to get all that product off of it. So we pay too much for our products, don't we, to be wasting them or not trying to get every bit off of the toothpick. Yes, I like that color a lot better. I'll put that back on there. And I'm going to go ahead and add these Mylar flakes. I got these off of Temu, but I opened it up on one of my Temu hauls on here. I'm going to put a scoop of this one too. I like this one's. Bounces off more with a pink color. And hopefully we'll get some of those Mylar flakes peeking out just a little bit of the resin and make it really pretty. That's what we're going to hope for. We don't always get what we hope for in resin. You get what resin delivers to you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit of alcohol down in here. And I'm going to do like I always do when I have a deep mold to pour in. I'm going to get my silicone stick. I forget where I got this from. Anywho, I'm going to stick it down in there. And then I'm going to let my resin slide off of that stick into the bottom. See if I can hold it up where you guys can see what I'm talking about. See, just get it on the stick and let it slide down to the bottom. Keep it on that stick, and it will travel all the way down the stick to the bottom of the mold. And that, my friends, will surely help on those pesky bubbles. And I'm just going to pour until I pour out what's in this cup, because I know how much resin I put in here. Let me get my thing out of there. I say I'll do that, but let's see where we're at. I don't want to go past that loop right there because I don't want a flash cure to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that be right there. And I will see you back when this is like at a sticky state, and then we'll go in with our next pour. I'm going to spritz some alcohol in the mold. And I'm going to go ahead and pour. And I'm just going to let that resin slide right down the mold and fill it up. Okay, now here's where we're going to go ahead and stop, because we want to make sure we get some of the the flakes, the rings, and the hearts in each of our hearts here. So I have some of both in each of these cups. And I'm going to take this silicone tipped stick. I'm going to make sure I get a couple of rings and a couple of hearts. Put them in that right there. And I'm going to go around it and do it for each one. And I'm not sure what kind of outcome we'll get here, but if we can get some of them to come through on each one, I think that would be pretty cool. Okay, I have some of them in the edges on each one of them. I'm going to use the heat gun right here. And we're just going to go for it and go ahead and fill it up. I don't know if they're going to stay there or not. Well, I don't have enough resin, so I guess that's a sign that we're going to stop right there and let it cure. Okay, you guys, we're going to do something crazy here. This is ready. You can see the little hearts and the little rings there. I'm going to do something crazy here, and I don't know if it's going to turn out. If it don't turn out, then we'll just remake this, because this is going to one of my subscribers. So of course I want it to be beautiful. But we're going to take a chance here, and if it doesn't work out, it don't. But we're going to do black on the bottom to match our icing. And I'm going to put the holographic glitter in, just like we did before on the icing. And I'm going to add in the hearts and the rings. And we're going to see what we get. If you don't take chances like this, you know, crazy chances like this, you never know if it's going to look good or not. So it's either going to mess it up or it's going to make it beautiful. But we're going to take that chance, because I'm willing to remake it if I mess it up. Okay, I'm kind of nervous. Ooh. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol, because there may be a bubble try to sit in these little spots. You know what? I need to clean that white resin out in there, or it's going to make it look like a Dalmatian in there. Hang on, y'all. Okay, I think I got the rim clean now. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol in there. And we're going to go ahead and pour. And it didn't quite fill it up, so with the black in the cup, I'm going to add some more. And stir it up a little bit. It's got a lot of the holographic hearts on the side of the cup that I'm trying to scrape off and get down into the resin. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? My goodness, there's a bunch of them stuck to the cup. Come off of there. I need you guys in the cup, in my piece right here, not in the cup. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! And I'm just going to pray over that right there, and hopefully it turns out. Hello everyone, we're back, and we're ready to demold our cake stand. And I am going around the edges with this tape and getting the excess resin off of the edges so that when I pop it out, I won't have that cleanup to do. See? I would have had all that on the edges. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and break the rim here. The suction off of the bottom here. And I don't know what this is going to look like, y'all. It could be the ugliest thing we ever did saw. The ugliest thing we ever did see. I don't know. But we're going to see. And this is oil right here. And all I'm going to do, I know that it's going to be pretty hard to get these two pieces out of the bottom here. So when I get to about right here, I'm going to drop this oil down in here and I'm going to work it into the mold and try to slide it out of there without a lot of force being made to the mold and to my piece. So, oh, it doesn't look too bad, you guys. I thought it was going to look terrible. Okay, here we go. Now I'm right here. And I'm going to go ahead and lift this a little bit and drop some of this oil down in here. And I'm going to work it through in there. All right, I feel it, the oil in that piece. Now we got to get it in this next one. All right, let's see. Okay, we got that piece out. Now I'm going to try to squeeze some oil in there. Try to get it in there. Voila. There we go. Okay, I'm going to close this up before I spill it. And I'm going to get something here and wipe this off so that it doesn't keep sliding out of my hands. Okay. Now, let's put it on the cake on there. And that's what it looks like. And we're going to add some white to the top. I put those pretzels on there to kind of let you see what it might look like when we get done. Okay. Now I'm going to change gloves. And these were left over from earlier. So we're just going to add some of these to the pretzels. And I'm wanting the little T90 hearts in here, not the big ones. I'll show you in just a minute. Get enough of them on there that you can see. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one and I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna switch the cups out. We're gonna change cups so that we can get it off that center. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm gonna grab it with this so that all that resin don't gather in the center. I had 2 more pretzels and I switched them out. I put way too much icing on those other ones. See the difference? I put way too much on these. So I had 2 left. So I went ahead and switched them out. And those look a lot better. I'm not a cake decorator, so that's the best I could do. But I think these look a whole lot better. Practice makes perfect. The first ones were not so great. So thank God I had 2 more white pretzels. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Okay, now I'm going to clean this mess up and then I'll be back. Okay, I think we're ready to decorate our box and get it all put together. We're going to go ahead and get it all just ready like it's going to be shipped off. But the only thing I won't be doing with you all is I'm going to resin the bottom of this and attach it to this to get it to stay. And I'm going to resin the top of this and put all our pieces on there and make sure they all stay together. But we're going to go ahead and create it all together right now. And I will put the resin on it later and announce the winner. Okay, these are our pretty pretzels and they turned out so beautiful. I couldn't be more proud of how they turned out. We're going to put them right like so on here, like that. Then we're going to take this pretty little, looks like a little piece of Jello. We're going to put it right here. And the reason we're going to put it right there is to slant this milk chocolate bar up. Like that. Then we're going to put these pretty little icing pieces right here on the pretzels. Like that. And then we're going to take our Valentine hearts here. And I'm going to go white, pink, white, pink. Or pink, white, pink, white. I'm going to lay that to the side and we'll put it back on here. And I'm going to stack them on top of each other. Like that. And then we're going to take these pretty little frosted hearts that are cereal pieces. And we're going to put them you get something to drop them in there so maybe it won't mess our hearts up. I'm going to put those right there. Only put our chocolate bar back in here. And that's how we're going to decorate it. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to put it on the stand. So what do y'all think? Isn't that too cute? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to do so many pieces of these, so many of these boxes. Okay, my friends, I thought I would take those little icing pieces off of the pretzels because I think it's just too much. But I'm going to put them inside of the box in case the winner wants to put them on there. Maybe they liked them on there and weren't able to tell me. So I'm just going to stick them in the box, and if the winner likes them, they can glue them on there. But I just think it may be a bit too much. I went back and forth, round and round, side to side, and back again on how to pick the winner of this box. And it has to be fair or I won't do it at all. So I came up with this solution. I'm going to, if you are interested in being in the drawing to win this cake box, then comment below. You can just put a heart, a check mark, anything you want to put, just long as it has a comment and shows your name. And then I will put all of those names into something and draw the name for the winner of the cake box. So that's how we'll do it. And that way it'll be fair. And I'm going to give everybody 5 days to make sure that everybody sees the video, and if they're interested, they're able to put a comment below so that they will be able to be in the hat to be drawn as a winner. Okay, so that's how we'll do that. For those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you here. I truly appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye, my friends.